What's up, guys? Gordy Termolin at Termolin Motor Sales with episode 4 of Game Plan 2020. If you remember, the purpose of this is to get you prepared for the remainder of your 2020. How are you going to profit after this crisis is all over with? And today we've got an interesting question. What's your organizational structure and are you ready to succeed? So let's take a look. You might have seen something like this years ago in a class or something where they talk about organizational structures. Probably looks pretty familiar. You got a CEO, an office person, managers for every department of a business. Then you got the normal workers, and there's always a new guy or peon or somebody that's at the very bottom that's the last employee. So here's the question. Where's the customer on this chart? And if the customer is not important enough to be on the chart, then where do you get all your money and your revenue from? Let's take a look at a different way of organizing your company. Remember, a lot of this, the purpose is to be customer focused. So very simply, this is my organizational chart. I've employed this same chart since 1983 in every business I've ever had. Pretty good, huh? I didn't even have crayons. So in this chart, who's most important? Clearly the customer. That's what our business plan evolves around. Now you have departments, and every modern dealership operates in a departmental structure, but the departments are in fact freestanding businesses. So you might have a used car department, or a business development center, or a service department, or a parts department, or a finance department. They all serve the customer, and each one, if you look out in the marketplace, has freestanding businesses they compete with. There are used car dealerships. There are telemarketing companies. There are just independent shop operations or parts jobbers, or you can get your financing at a bank. You don't have to do it at the dealership, okay? All of this operates within the realm of your dealership under one roof, okay? This is your external customer, but there's one really, really important component, and your employees have to know it. Within a dealership environment, every department is dependent on one another. They are each other's internal customers. So you can have a used car department, but it works a lot better if you can get cars financed and you can get them serviced in the same realm. So we serve and we work within the dealership structure. We serve one another, all with the purpose of serving a customer. That's how a dealership operates. So here's the last little bit of this. This outer circle, that's where your office and your CEO operate and do their business, all right? You're the least important. You don't directly always serve the customer, but you set and guide the direction of the company. And if you'll take a look at it that way, if you'll focus your efforts on the customers and make sure that your employees understand that, you will find increased loyalty with your employees because they understand the mission and they understand how they work together, and increased profitability and loyalty amongst your customers. So think about your organizational structure. Now in our next episode, we're going to talk about the 3 basic work rules that will drive your business to a new level in terms of customer service, loyalty, continued business operations, and profitability. I look forward to seeing you then. Good selling.